Modules are set of packages. It encapsulates packages, provides strong encapsulation and security. Instead of all packages available to the application, modules provide granular control on classes. One can define which classes can only available to certain modules. Let's say we have sensitive classes and it should only available to certain modules and it can be done using modules. Because of granular control on classes, module lower the footprint on application. Let's dive into some of FAQs.
1. What is a set of packages in Java modules? A Java module is a set of related packages designed to be used as a unit. Each module defines a module info, Java file that specifies its dependencies, the packages it exports, and the services it consumes or provides. 2. How do you export a package to another module? To export a package from one module to another, you use the export statement in the module info, Java file. For example, to export the COM, example, package, you would add Java, module COM, example, module, exports COM, example, package, closing curly bracket. 3. Can other modules use the exported package? Yes. Other modules can use the exported package if they declare a dependency on the module that exports it. This is done using the requires statement in their module info, Java file. For example, Java, module COM, another, module, requires COM, example, module, closing curly bracket. 4. How do Java modules help in lowering the footprint of an application? Java modules help reduce the memory footprint of an application by allowing you to specify only the packages your application needs. Before modules, the entire class path was available to the application, which could lead to unnecessary memory consumption. With modules, you can define and limit the accessible packages, leading to more efficient memory usage. 5. How do you specify which packages an application might need? You specify the required packages through the requires statement in the module info, Java file of your module. This way, only the necessary modules and their packages are loaded, reducing the memory footprint. 6. Was there a way to specify needed packages before modules? Before the introduction of modules, it wasn't possible to specify which packages an application might need. The entire class path was available to the application, which could lead to unnecessary memory consumption and potential conflicts. 7. How do modules help in reducing the memory footprint when added? When modules are added, they allow for explicit declaration of dependencies and exported packages. This reduces the memory footprint by ensuring that only the required modules and their packages are loaded into the application, avoiding the overhead of unnecessary packages. Example of a module info, Java file. Java, module COM, example, module, exports COM, example, package, requires COM, another, module, closing curly bracket. 8. Built-in modules in Java. Java provides several built-in modules that come with the JDK. Java Development Kit. Here are a few notable ones. Java Base. This is the fundamental module that is implicitly required by all other modules. It contains essential classes like Java, Lang, Java, util, and java.io, java.sql. This module contains the JDBC API, which is used for accessing databases. Java.xml. This module provides classes for processing XML data, including the DOM, SAX, and Stacks APIs. Java logging. This module contains the Java util logging package for logging. Java desktop. This module is used for GUI applications and includes AWT, Swing, and other desktop-related APIs. Java security. SASL. This module provides the SASL, simple authentication and security layer. API 9. How do you define a module in Java? A module is defined by creating a module info Java file at the root of the module's directory. Structure. This file contains statements like requires, exports, and opens to define the module's dependencies and the packages it exports or opens. 10. What is the requires directive in a module info Java file? The requires directive is used to specify dependencies on other modules. For example, Java module com, example, module, requires java.sql, closing curly bracket. 3. How do you export multiple packages from a module? You can export multiple packages by listing them in the exports directive, separated by semicolons. For example, Java module com, example, module, exports com, example, package 1, exports com, example, package 2, closing curly bracket. 11. What is the difference between exports and opens in a module descriptor? Exports makes a package accessible to other modules at compile time and runtime, but only for public types and their public and protected members. Opens makes a package accessible for deep reflection at runtime only. This is particularly useful for frameworks that use reflection, like serialization libraries. 12. Can a module export a package to specific modules only? Yes. A module can export a package to specific modules using the exports directive followed by a separated list of module names. For example, Java module com, example, module, exports com, example, package to com, another, module, com.yet, another, module, closing curly bracket. 6. What is a service and service provider in Java modules? A service is an interface or abstract class that is implemented by one or more service providers. The provides directive specifies that a module provides an implementation of a service, and the uses directive specifies that a module uses a service. For example, Java module com, example, service, provides com, example, my service with com, example, my service impl, uses com, example, my service, closing curly bracket. 13. How do modules improve application security? Modules enhance security by encapsulating packages and defining explicit dependencies. This reduces the risk of unintended access to sensitive classes and packages. The requires transitive directive allows downstream modules to implicitly require a module, promoting better dependency management. 14. Can you create a module without a module info Java file? Yes. It's possible to create a so-called unnamed module, which does not have a module info Java file. Unnamed modules are treated as part of the class path and can read all other unnamed modules and modularized jars. Example of a module info Java file for a service provider. Java module com, example, service, exports com, example.api, provides com, example.api, my service with com, example, impl, my service impl, closing curly bracket. 15. Automatic modules in Java. An automatic module is a concept introduced to ease the migration of existing jar files to the module system. If you have a traditional jar file on your module path that doesn't have a module info Java file, it is treated as an automatic module. The name of the automatic module is derived from the jar file name. Automatic modules can read all other automatic modules and named modules, and they export all their packages. Requires transitive directive. The requires transitive directive is used in a module info Java file to declare that a module requires another module, and any module that depends on the current module will also implicitly require the transitive module. Example scenario with modules A, B, and C. Let's say you have 3 modules. Module A depends on module B. Module B depends on module C. Here's how the dependencies are declared. In module A's module info, Java, module A requires B, closing curly bracket. In module B's module info, Java, module B requires C, closing curly bracket. If module A directly needs to use the contents of module C, you would need to declare this in module A's module info, Java, module A requires C, closing curly bracket. However, if you use requires transitive, it can simplify this process. In module B's module info, Java, module B requires transitive C, closing curly bracket. Now, with the requires transitive directive, any module that requires module B, like module A, will implicitly require module C. Therefore, module A doesn't need to explicitly require module C. In module A's module info, Java, module A requires B. This implicitly requires C as well because of requires transitive in B. Closing curly bracket. To summarize, requires transitive ensures that transitive dependencies are automatically pulled in when module A requires module B, and module B requires module C with requires transitive. Module A will also automatically have access to module C without needing to declare it explicitly.